Good evening. We are going to try this again. I've tried a couple of videos where it got too cold, and one where I ran out of space on my phone. Not sure if you can hear me because this is going right into my ear. I did watch the last video that I posted and discovered that I walked this pretty little puppy through some ice melt because I could see it when I watched the video, but not when I was actually walking. Some of the sidewalks are actually clear, which make my boots pointless because I have those spike grippy things on my boots. Come on, little girl. What made me decide to do this video tonight was Autumn walked over a puddle and there was a light coat of ice on top of the puddle. Light coat of ice, like sheet of ice, thin layer of ice. That sounds probably the best way to put it. And this little puppy cracked the ice and got her paws wet. I was very entertained. I figured I could share the entertainment. Possibly. We'll see how long this lasts. See if I have enough memory to do the rest of the walk. This is the scarier part of the day where what was slushy earlier in the day is now no longer smooth and refreezing. So I really don't want to fall on this. I've been debating though, when I do these videos, when I'm walking the pupper, should I have the camera showing where I'm going or looking at me? But my face would look pretty much the same. Some wildlife called teenagers are out and about. Not sure if they're on foot or if they're in vehicles. Come on, puppy. There was one video that I stopped recording because my hands got too cold. I'm mentioning this now because my fingers are really cold. I checked my weather app, both of them, two. One said it's 0 degrees, feels like -2. The other one said it's 1 degree, feels like -2. What these apps seem to agree on is it feels like -2. Oh shoot, I can't use my light. I think we've got a second poop happening. I believe we do. This is going to be fun to do one-handed and half-blind. Because while I got the video going, I cannot turn on the light. Sorry about that nice little staticky sound. I believe I got it all. Kind of hard to tell all the time whether she's pooping or not because she's female and female dogs do not lift their leg to pee, which is so much fun. Especially because a lot of times when she stops to pee, I know people are looking out their windows. And I do this because I'm a kid. I'm a big kid, but I'm a kid. Sometimes it's just fun to step on that thin thing of ice while you can see that there's air underneath it, so you can pretty well guarantee it'll crunch. Something kind of satisfying about that. Ooh. This is the first time I've walked on the sidewalk in quite a while. Been walking on the bike path. The path is just over there. I started work today, so that was kind of exciting. Like, officially started work. I was just debating about whether or not I clocked in all my hours, because I did a split shift today. So, I mean, I was in the office all day. I didn't leave the office, but it was a split shift because I can't get overtime. And I was in a hurry to leave this morning. I slept in a little bit and forgot my lunch. But I still had some snacks with me, so it was okay. On the schedules. I think I'm going to switch hands so you might see the poop bag. And you might have some dogs barking because with pedals like that, I'm walking on that part of the road. My hand switched them off pretty long. Cold fingers versus holding the phone in an awkward way. Well, a way that feels awkward to me. There's a nice thin sheet of ice here. And I'm guessing these puppies are not outside because they'd be yelling at me right now. Okay, Autumn. Too much water there. Off in the middle of the road. Although I also don't want her in the deep water because it is below the freezing point and she's not wearing boots. If I didn't have those grip things on the bottom of my boots, I would not be making this much noise while walking. Because there's no snow or ice under my feet right now. Gotta love Canada in the winter. Cuddle puddles everywhere and they can't drain because there's too much ice blocking the sewers. I am going to listen to this before I post it, make sure you can actually hear me. It's not nearly as windy as it was for the last one. I get very entertained when she can crunch the ice. She's such a little girl. No, you don't need to keep that. I mean, I know she really needs to because she's a puppy. I think somebody has a fire pit going. Although we do have a fair number of homeless, and can't tell if there's anybody over there because I've never been to the top of the hill for the reservoir, so I don't know what it looks like. For all I know, it could be a big dip in the middle. I don't know, I don't think that tree got the memo. It still has leaves on it. I think it leaves. Oh no, those are those seedling things. It looks like there's leaves, but they're just pretending. Come on. She tried to break some ice. It sounded like it was going to break, but she didn't quite do it. Don't think you can get that stuff on them. Okay, we're going to go around that puddle too. Might actually jaywalk. Come on. We're going to go quick to the vehicle. Oh. I heard a vehicle, but I think they're not coming this way. I'm not sure if she's going to climb up there or not. She likes doing that. Climbing up on the... No, you don't need coffee. I'll move over so you can get a little bit over there. She did this on somebody's lawn and kind of found a spot that wasn't quite as frozen. And one of her paws went down quite a bit. It was really just enough to scare her. I have to be careful here because it is slippery, even with my noisy boots on. These grips are good, but they're not perfect. Because I don't take them off when I'm indoors. So they get worn down. And it's better for a little spiky if I'm actually on not concrete. So if it's ice, if it's packed snow, it's actually better for the stuff on my boots. She slipped a little bit. Okay. Oh, these things are adorable. These moves that she's doing. Oh, yeah. Okay, please don't pull me too much. This feels a little too slick for my liking. There we go. Somebody broke a compact disc. My grandchildren call them records. It's very cute. I don't know what they would call it if they actually saw a record. She didn't stop to pee, but she had to stop to sniff the fire hydrant. Just slipping a little bit. Another rocker to sniff. Oh, I thought she was in the frame, but she really wasn't. Come on, puppy. Yesterday we turned down this way and there was somebody else walking their puppy. So I just put him on the road, past them, and I was very surprised Autumn didn't bark. Their puppy did. Sometimes I like being a good kid. As long as I don't fall in the process. I don't know if you can actually see the rock on this side. Not with my shadow in the way, of course. Hey, I'm not going that way. I'm pretty sure that this other one is actually on top part, or the bottom part of the one that we just saw. Because you can actually see layers on that, so it's kind of cool, kind of scary to think that somebody could just drop that and get little shards of rock. On the way home from work, I stopped at a dollar store. And it was a very exciting trip to the dollar store, not in a good way. Somebody decided to dropped something that was glass. And made a nice big mess. So security was right on it. And then security had to go and try and stop somebody from stealing. I don't know exactly what happened because I heard the raised voices and I went the other way. Who's the person who's reading this one? No, I don't know what it is, but you don't need to sniff it. I'll show you that house because you can't see the addresses. It's too dark. They still have their Christmas lights up. It's very pretty. Okay, after that I gotta watch where I'm going. Oh, another big pile. I'm gonna do something kind of dumb. I'm gonna go through the alley. Because Autumn's paws like to pick up little twigs. And there will be less of those if you don't go by the spruce trees or evergreens or whatever type of pine needle bearing trees that they have here. They get caught in the fur by their paws, they get caught in the fur hanging off their tail. Okay, gotta find a fairly dry way to get through all these paws. This is one of those interesting alleys where it goes that way and that way. Uncle has an alley like that right by his house. Some of our alleys actually have street lights in them. This one has poles but no lights. No, you don't need to go in the water. I thought was kind of them. Wonderful motion sensor lights. Oh, hi puppy. No, Autumn. Let's go. Okay. Yes, see, she doesn't have a bark. Okay. Some houses. There's some very interesting things in the driveways. If you listen carefully, this house likes to tell the house that's back there has a doorbell cam. It just went off and, hi, you're being recorded. Or something to that effect. I really don't want to fall on this stuff because the little pieces that are sticking up, it's like glass, so it would cut. And I kind of hurt my finger today when I was trying to doctor a stapler. Of all the staplers in the office, there was only one that had to be tossed. Their sidewalk is covered in water, so I'm gonna... This is almost up to my knee where I'm stepping up to. Oh, I'm gonna go over here because it's more of an ease up. This is what happens when we plow the not too main streets. Oh. Where I started going up, that's actually on the road because there's the vehicle that's in front of what I climbed over. This one is still kind of slushy. I don't want to step on it anyway. Oh, we're going this way. You gonna break any ice off them? Yeah, I'm not very consistent. I'm going through water now. Sort of. Oh, let's go straight. Come on, there's a car coming. I don't think we're a target. Smells like somebody's having a barbecue. Okay, I'm going slow here. Okay, they tried to clear some of their ice, which kind of makes it more dangerous because more sharp edges. My plan is let's just not fall. This I know has no salt in it because I know who lives here. And I know that they would not put anything on their sidewalks that's not pet friendly. I stepped on some of these when I was on my way back from work. But sometimes it's just fun, like a child. sure if they have other stuff in the third light because it's going pretty well through the ice. So it gets nice and clumpy, so it looks like poop. Very, very pretty. And there's a few wild rabbits in the neighborhood, so we come across rabbit poop fairly frequently. And Autumn loves eating rabbit poop. Okay, gotta slow down here. I'm going to stop. Ooh. This is, oh, if this was a river, I wouldn't be crossing it. Alrighty, a treacherous alley. Have a good night. We'll try this again sometime.